Corey got this might be the game of the week. Chargers at Ravens. Who you got?
Offensively for this game, honestly, I think it's a push. Lamar's having a lot more success from the pocket this year, but Justin Herbert has also improved and built off his rookie season. Lamar is the more dynamic player, but the Chargers have better skill position talent. Defensively, I'd give the edge to the Chargers. I know they just gave up 40 to the Browns last week, but the Ravens do have a lot of injuries on that side of the football. And honestly, the Browns offense is just really good. I mean, and it was a great game. Coaching, obviously, the edge goes to Harbaugh. While I think the Chargers have been played a little bit better than I was expecting. They've been a bit of a surprise. I didn't know what to expect out of the first time head coach, but he's still has nothing on Harbaugh. But overall, I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one. Yes, I know the Ravens are 4-1, but they probably should have lost to both the Lions and the Colts. The Chargers have had close games against Washington and Cleveland. And I know it's a West Coast team traveling east for a 1 o'clock kickoff. But right now, I just have a little bit more faith in the Chargers than I do the Ravens. So give me Chargers 34-30.
All right, Craig, Chargers and Ravens. Who you got?
This is tough. It should be a really good game. I'm going with the Chargers offense. I know Lamar Jackson is obviously a former MVP, but just looking at his running backs compared to just Austin Eckler in general, Latavius Murray he's playing decent. Williams is not good at all. Like they started to go away from him, and and then you look at the receivers. Brown is playing really, really well. He's playing great actually. Andrews one of the best tight ends in the league. But on the other side, you have Keenan Allen, you have Mike Williams. Mike Williams bought out last week. They still have Jared Cook, who's a solid tight end. And then the quarterbacks, obviously, you could go either way, like I said. But I'm going to the Chargers for the offense. Defense on paper, you would think it would be the Ravens, or just looking at how it's been the tradition in Baltimore has been Baltimore. Defense has been great, but the defense isn't great. They're missing tackles. I've seen them in that Colts game. They miss so many tackles, and they're just blowing assignments. They're making bad plays, and they just don't look like the same Baltimore Ravens defense that we've I guess been accustomed to seeing the last 10 years. So I'm leaning towards Chargers, even though I think the Ravens probably have like more talent, a little bit more talent, but the way they've been playing, I'm going Chargers. And coaching is obviously Harbaugh, but this should be a real exciting game. The way both teams played last week and both of those wins, this could go either way. They play like that. Like that was an exciting game with Cleveland and the Chargers, and then you had the Colts. And then you had the Ravens, and it was just like two really, really good games. And so if we can get that type of game from both of those teams, it should be really fun to watch. And this is tough. I'm leaning towards Chargers, even though it's a home game for the Ravens. So I'm going to go Chargers. I'm going to go high scoring again. It'll probably be like 17-13, but I'm going 38-34 Chargers. I'm hoping we get something like that instead of 17, instead of Colts, or not Colts, instead of Patriots Rams. That's what I'm hoping. Or Patriots and the Bucks. That everybody said it was going to be a blowout and high scoring, and it wasn't. So,
all right. So, this one is I think this is gonna be game of the week. I wish this was like a Sunday night game. On Monday night, this is Sunday night is Steelers Seahawks. If Russell Wilson was there, that would have been a good one. I'm not gonna lie, but he's not. So unfortunately, they can't. It's too early to flex, I believe. That doesn't happen until later in the season. But I think this is gonna be a phenomenal game. Offense. Lamar is doing great. He's Action Jackson, like I keep saying it. He's getting better from the pocket, which is scary because if if his numbers improve this year, I mean, you got to give him some wide receiver help. But we still have to wait for Rashad Bateman. But I gotta go with the Chargers on this one. I just think Herbert is playing phenomenal. Jackson is. I mean, I feel like they're both not maybe mistaken. I think they're both in MVP conversation right now. Herbert and Lamar. I think Tom Brady. I'm missing somebody. Kyler Murray. I think they're in the MVP range right now.
Josh Allen should probably be in that conversation.
Josh Allen, yeah, they're the top 5, and I think Dak's a little bit under it, but so I gotta go with the Chargers. I mean, Austin Eckler is playing phenomenal. Mike Williams, oh my gosh, man. And then you have Keenan Allen, and then Jared Cook. Like he's just passing the. He's spreading the ball around all levels of the field. I like them right now. Defense, I gotta go with Chargers, even though they've given up points, but they've looked better. They're healthier, especially with Chris Harris Jr., Derwin James, Bosa. The Ravens they're injured, and their defense is not good. And we're accustomed to seeing Ravens have a great defense. And, sometimes it happens, though. When you get a franchise quarterback, it starts to slide a little bit. Like your defense is good for the first couple of years, and then it's like, oh, well, our offense is now better and our defense is mediocre. We've seen it with a lot of great quarterbacks, except for Tom Brady. Anyway, it's neither here or there. So, coaching, I'm giving an edge to Harbaugh. Now, Brandon Staley, he is exceeded upon expectations. I think Craig was the only one that had to go into the playoffs. To me, he looks like a great coach. Yeah, I think that was your sleeper team. Maybe I picked him. I don't know. I think the Chargers are your sleeper team. They look really good. They look poised to make a deep run in the playoffs right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this matchup later, but Coach and I got Harbaugh. I think this game is going to be really close and high scoring. Craig is not going to be Patriots and Rams in the Super Bowl 13-3. That was crazy to watch. I think it's going to be something like how the Rams and the Chiefs first did on Thursday night, where it was just a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be 31-35 Ravens. I think Chargers coming to the East Coast is going to hurt them a little bit, man. They're going to be slow to start the game. I don't think you can't start this game slow against the Ravens. Well, I guess you can. Let's take that back.